President Small,
Here.
Vice President Gregory.
Here.
Councilmember Penn,
Here.
Councilmember Reynolds,
Here.
Councilmember Daves,
Here.
Councilmember Jones,
Here.
Councilmember Gregory. Oh, I sure didn't. It left you off. Councilmember Carroll. Okay. Excuse me. That's because I was reading it instead of just seeing it. Okay, adoption of the agenda.
And properly moving second in discussion. All in favor? All opposed? Agenda is adopted.
Presentation of petitions and other communications to the council, public meeting for the council to meet with the taxing authorities.
I'm gonna ask that the Attorney Patrick Duncan come on up and explain to us the reason why we're here and et cetera. And then I believe that we have the attorney from the county and he can follow if, okay, if you care to, and anyone from the school board, if they're present and care to speak.
Is there anyone here from the school board? Okay. Hi, Patrick Dungan with Adams and Reese. Been assisting Council President Small in the city with the preparation of the proposed TIF district for the South DIP, south of I-10. Jamie Roberts been working on that as well. You have before you a copy of the draft project plan. The purpose of the meeting today is to meet with the deferred tax recipients, which are the county and the school system. This meeting is required by the act. It must take place. So we provided notice pursuant to the act to the county and the school system and advised them that this was an opportunity for them to come and meet with the council and discuss anything they would like to discuss about the proposed boundaries of the TIF district or any of the proposed projects within the TIF district. Just a little bit of general information about TIF districts. Some of you may be aware of these because there's an existing district downtown, but a TIF does not raise taxes on individuals. It captures the annual incremental increase in taxes within the designated district boundaries based on the property values so that the city can have a way to pay for public improvements within the district. The city typically would make initial investments in improved public infrastructure within the district, and then that theoretically will stimulate private investment to make improvements within the district as well. For example, new businesses. And then as the property values within the district increase because of the new improvements, the tax revenue increases, which in turn reimburses the city the money that it's invested in the improvements. These have been quite successful. I think the one here in Mobile downtown has been quite successful. There have been several that have been opened in Huntsville that have been quite successful. And then at the end of the day, after the district projects are all complete and the city's been reimbursed by that tax increment, all of the parties, the city, the county, and the school system will then be able to benefit from increased revenues and better quality of life within that district. So today, I suppose if there's anyone here from the county or Mobile County Public School System that would like to address the council or has any questions about the TIF district, this would be the meeting to do that.
Ross.
Well, just good afternoon, morning, everybody. On behalf of the county commissioners are well aware of it. I know CJ's had some communication, or at least one commissioner, and I just came to listen and watch, and hopefully we should know in a few days where the county commission stands on it. We're all very familiar with the TIFs, so I don't really have any questions. The one question has been asked is, are there any projections on what the revenue might be in the forthcoming years? And my guess that's a pretty difficult number to try to gauge. It's only questions come to me from the commission. So not this year, but if you create the TIF, what might the taxes go up to in subsequent years? I don't think we know that answer. So hope for the best. Yeah.
The tax evaluation, those happen every year?
Yes. And I've talked to Commissioner Hussey's office about it. It's just that it come up, and Patrick and I talked about it. We didn't know, and I didn't think anybody knew because I don't think there's a way to gauge it. But hopefully, I'll be with the county commissioners next day or so and, provide the informal answer that I know at least Mr. C.J. Small would like to have for his area.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank y'all.
Is anyone else from the school board? All right, anything from this council?
One other question.
Mr. Reynolds?
How the park, like these big green space park areas, does the city pay tax to the county for the parks?
No, no. The purpose of including the parks is so that you can make improvements in and around those park areas, which will benefit the entire district. So the park properties have to be included in the district in order to make improvements to those public parks.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But they don't have any impact on the tax increment themselves.
Yeah, and CJ,
Gregory?
I think just to help us all understand, the area that is, that is outlined for the TIF, that's also where the improvements can be made. Is that correct? That's what he just said. Yeah.
Yes.
And then, can District 1 and 2, do they overlap or can they overlap?
They do not overlap.
But they could, but they don't.
Chief?
Just quick comment. Also, the school properties are now included in the TIF district so that they can benefit as well from the TIF.
You mean Pillins and BC Rain
In Gilliard,
and Gilliard also?
yes.
What about Maryville? Did you come down that far
Fairfax, stop at the interstate.
at the interstate?
And again, I do appreciate the administration and this council. This is something I've been working with since Paul Wesh. And, Paul been gone close to 2 years or more. We started, talking about this and we finally trying to get somewhere, hopefully very, very soon we can see some results. One reason why I picked this area a couple years ago when I first got on council, this particular area, South DIP, had always felt that it was left behind. They never was thought about, et cetera. That area has so much potential down there. It's a treasure in our city that we very underutilized. And hopefully that this TIF would take us to a place where this whole city can really utilize this particular beautiful gem that we have in our city. Anything else from this council? If not,
Move to adjourn.
Second.
properly moving second, meeting is adjourned.
Hey, CJ, we got 9 parks in this area.
Yeah, I have a lot of parks in my district.
Property down there.
Many.
Too
Salt
many.
River watershed.
Too many. My 3 million.
All right.
That's why I lost.